All right, yo, what's up, everyone? How we doing? Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a nice, relaxing, fun weekend. We're all good to go, though, for our first break of the day, break 1994. This is 2024 Panini Prizm LIV Golf 16-box full hobby case. Golfer slash team spot break. Thank you again, everyone, for grabbing those player spots, those golfer spots, and those 14 team cards spots, and the LIV Golf logo spots. Y'all, see how sloppy it is. Not too bad. Too bad at all. There we go. That was a pretty damn good case of this on Saturday. Of this Prizm LIV Golf. Let's see if we can double down, run it back, and zoom in on this a little bit as well. There you go. Thank you again, everyone, for grabbing those spots. And good luck. Hit our best color blast, hit our best golds. Hit some really nice autos. Let's do it again. I was just going to say team spots. A few of them did really well on Saturday. It looks like we're going to start with another team's hit on a teal. So let's do it. Good luck, everyone. Do a Gooch, Ian Poulter on the captains. Silver Stenson, Silver Bryson, and Taylor Gooch on the blue dominance. On the red dominance, excuse me. 80 out of 149 blue from the smash. That's it for the Taylor Gooch spot. It's Anthony Kim. Let's get it. Good luck, Connor. John Rahm on the captains. First auto is a silver auto. Nice. Andy Ogletree on the silver signature. 74 out of 99. Silver Ironheads. Silver Bubba. Prismatic John Rahm. Aces on the team card. Silver Joaquin Neiman. And Queeks on the teal. So that goes to the Queeks team spot. Congrats. 107 out of 199. Kevin Na on the Prizm break. Richard Bland, Samuja, Legion, Silver Kevin Na, Silver Range Goats, Silver Cameron Smith, Silver Joaquin Neiman, and Tyrell Hatton on the teal Fearless. $32 out of 199. Thomas Peters, Phil on the captains. Silver Tyrell Hatton and a speckle of Taylor Gooch. All right, have a box. Speckle on the true base now. 143 out of 299. We got a white mojo in the back there. Box 2. Short Cell. Mito Pereira. Silver Mito Pereira. Silver Peter. Matthew Wolf on the red Prizm break. He, for the first handful of breaks, didn't get a single hit and then had 4 on Saturday and 1 today already. 68 out of 149. He's red hot. High Flyers on the team card. Captains on the Bubba. Patrick Reed, base auto. That's it for the read spot. Silver Queeks. And blue, Kali Samujo. Nice, yeah. So we're running this back. That's it with our guy Ty. 85 out of 99 on the Samuja. Brennan Steele. Go grab those spots, y'all. Some more heat. Brooks Koepka on the captain. Silver Crushers. Silver Schwartz Sell. Dean Burmester on the dominance. Bryson on the captains. Silver Lee Westwood. And another team card. Nice. Legion 13 on the True Red. Little color match-ish there. They're like black and red. It counts. 45 out of 149. Prismatic Kevin Na. Iron Heads. Silver Pat Perez. Silver Captains of Bubba. Kieran Vincent. Prism Break on the teal. I think the corners are what I saw is that white. So there's going to be another teal on the Prism Break. 108 out of 199. Tyrell Hatton. Cam Smith. Captains of Joaquin Neiman. Silver High Flyers. And Abraham Anser on the Speckle. 194 out of 299. Box 3. Patrick Reed. Horsfield, Lahiri. Silver of Torque. Caleb Surratt. Scott Vincent on the base auto. Got the Kieran in the box right now. We got the Scotty. Little family affair. Silver Anthony Kim. See if we can get some nice numbered though. Silver Stenson. Prismatic Paul Casey. Captain's Kevin Na. Chikara. Silver Fireballs and a blue Lahiri. And a blue Peter Uline. So, a Anirban Lahiri on the blue. That's true base Lahiri. 64 out of 99. Need some low numbered stuff though. We've only gotten to blue so far. And Prism Break. 30 out of 99 on Peter. Ian Poulter on the captains. Silver Stenson. Silver Matthew Wolf. John Rahm on the captains. Silver Louis on the captains. Ooh, okay. Some gold coming up. Gold Kaleidoscope. Am I tripping? Right here. Here we go. Jason Kokrak on the gold. There we go. That's some low numbered stuff. Nice there for the Kokrak spot. Gold Kaleidoscope. That is 7 out of 10. Hopefully our first of a couple of golds. Nice hit. Legion on the team card. David Puig. Silver Harold Varner. And Caleb Surratt on the teal true base. $188 out of 199. All right, those are. And I got some hits for all of our Legion 13 boys except for the captain. So let's go get some John Rahm now. Let's get all of our cover boys here. box 4. Phil. Captain's Dustin Johnson. Silver Brooks. Okay. Silver Joaquin. And teal. On the aces, Joaquin Neiman. Always nice to see some numbered aces. Nice hit for the Neiman spot on the board. 119 out of 199. Nice one. Short sell. And Charles Howell III on the base auto. Interesting signature there from Charlie. Okay. Charles Howell III on the board though with the signature. Silver Thomas Peters. Silver Captains of Phil. Prismatic Patrick Reed. Let's get some Phil hits here too. Captain's Bubba Watson. Silver Crushers. Joaquin Neiman. Double dipping on the red captains. Nice fourth box here for Joaquin. 98 out of 149 in a global reach. Thomas Peters. Trent Golly. Sebastian Munoz. Brooks on the captain. Silver John Rahm. Silver and Kokrak. Mark Leishman on the dominance. Silver DJ. Silver Danny Lee. And red Ian Poulter on the kaleidoscope. Don't think that Danny Lee is a variation. 122 out of 149. What I've been doing is just double checking at the very end while we're sorting and shipping to see if there are any variations. We take it mostly, sleep and woods. Silver Sergio Garcia and Speckle Brendan Steele. Nice aces of 2, Gooch as well. Brendan Steele, Speckle, 283 out of 299. I'll keep my eye on that Danny Lee. Don't think it is though. Box 5. Dustin Johnson on the captains. Yeah, that's just a base anyway on the refractor. Nice. First Live Golf logo is a silver. Silver Brendan Grace. Prismatic Cameron Smith. Silver auto. Sebastian Munoz. Nice hit for the Munoz spot. I think that Poulter is a variation though. So Sebastian Munoz. 81 out of 99. I think this Poulter might be. I'll double check. If we get a Poulter base, I'll make a reference. Nice for the Live Golf logo spot on the board with a nice silver. We're long overdue for a numbered one though. Ranch Goats on the silver. Short sell. Cleeks. Silver Mito. Blue of Crushers and a white mojo. Adrian Marunk on the global reach. So first, another team card hit. Crushers on the color match blue. 90 out of 99. And global reach Marunk. White mojo. There we go. 21 out of 36. Getting there. We're getting somewhere now. Brooks on the captains. Pat Perez, Silver Lee Westwood, Silver John Rahm, very nice. Ryan Kamer on the Prizm break. Sebastian Munoz, Silver Torque, Silver Ogletree, Aces on the Bryson. Dustin Johnson, Bryson DeChambeau, Silver Kamer. There we go. First hit of the break for Phil Mickelson on the Speckle Captains. 8 out of 299. Very nice. Have we a Basie and Poulter yet? That's crazy. Really? That's crazy. Some of these guys have so many inserts that they're just Drew base do not pop up. Like Ian Poulter. He's got like every single insert, I think. So no base yet. Nice box there. Hopefully heating back up. Nice green mojo in the back. Okay. Steele, leading us off. Silver Hudson Swafford. Nice. Prismatic on the red, Sergio Garcia. Nice for Serge. 64 to 149. Captain's Cameron Smith. Silver Auto, Martin Kamer. Another silver auto. $79 out of 99. Nice hit. Horsfield on the silver. Lahiri on the silver. Aces of Joaquin Neiman. Captain's Phil. Silver on the Smash Team card. And Dustin Johnson on the board. Nice. DJ, 148 out of 299. Kevin Knock Kaleidoscope. John Rahm. Silver Fireballs. Silver Patrick Reed. Brooks on the Fearless. Silver Surge on the Captains. Graham McDowell on the silver. And Lee Westwood on the board with the teal aces. Our second teal aces of the break. 98 out of 199. Pat Perez. Double Watson. Alright, Gilb Surratt on the silver. Prismatic Sam Horsfield, but a green mojo. Scott Vincent. One more hit for the Vincent spot. Very nice. Well, the Scott Vincent spot at least. Scotty takes the lead between the brothers. 25 out of 54. Our first green mojo of the break. Nice hit. Another little golf logo. Base this time though. Box 7. Bubba, Stenson, Bryson. Ooh, silver Range Goats. Silver Carlos Ortiz in a true green. Another team card. Torque GC Statistical Leaders. Nice one there on the true green. 70.9% on the GIR. Nice one there. That is 9 out of 18. Very nice. So, true green and a green mojo behind it. There we go. White mojo on the auto. Cam Smith. Nice hit. White mojo, Cameron Smith signatures. 28 out of 36. Nice one. Alright, so that is his base. Silver Ian Poulter. Just getting a head start on sleeving. That's it. One more team card. Rippers. On the red statistical leaders, 1.35 putts per hole. 69 out of 149. Nice. Brooks on the Prizm break. That Live Golf logo. Haddon, Cameron Smith. Another silver John Rahm, silver Torque, and a red Fearless Junichiro Kazuma. 45 out of 149. base. Silver Lee Westwood captains, and Serge. Another hit for Sergio. Teal on the true base. $61 out of 199. Brooks on the aces. John Rahm, silver Torque, silver Ogletree. Poulter on the kaleidoscope. Stenson, silver Kamer, and a speckle of Smash. One more team card hit. $54 out of 299. All right, box 8. Autos have been picking up, thankfully. A True Green, maybe? All right, box 8, end of the first half. Good luck. John Ron on the captains. Silver Matt Jones. Silver Legion. John Ron on the global reach. Another white Mojo auto. Brendan Steele. One more Steele hit on the white Mojo signatures. Nice one. 8 out of 36. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 5 numbered autos to 3 base. Nice. Like that. Richard Blaine on the silver. Smooja on the silver. Phil on the Prism break. One more for Ripper and one Ian Poulter. So Ripper, another statistical leaders on the speckle. 284 out of 299. And Ian Poulter on the blue kaleidoscope. Nice for the OG. 88 out of 99. Nice hit. Silver Surge, Silver Brennan Steele, Fearless of Surge, Brooks Koepka, Captain's Cameron Smith, Silver Cameron Smith. And yeah, I think True Green behind the Marunk of Adrian Marunk. True Green on the global reach. Quietly building that rainbow. Not too bad. 14 out of 18 to go with your white Mojo global reach. Nice hits. Silver Lucas Herbert, and blue Joaquin Neiman on the captains. Nice first half for the Neiman spot. Third hit of the break. 58 out of 99. Let's move these. And these. Alright, second half, no color blast in the first, so still got something to chase. And I still think we got a couple low numbers and nicer autos to chase. White Mojo on the Prism break. Last card of this deck, but before we get there, Cameron Smith on the captain, Silver Haddon, Silver Cameron Smith. Base auto, Carlos Ortiz. Nice hit for the Ortiz spot on the board. with the base signature. Silver Brendan Grace. Blue captains. There we go. John Rahm on the board. Nice blue captains. It's all of Legion 13 and the first of our cover boys on the board. It's 8 out of 99. See if we can grab the other two. Graham on the Global Reach. Silver Carlos Ortiz. Another silver LIV Golf logo and a Prizm Breaks. Kieran Vincent. One more Kieran Vincent hit. 2-2 for the brothers. 20 out of 36. Nice silver on the LIV Golf logo. There we go. Silver Range Goats. And another Sergio Garcia. Red Sergio again, this time on the statistical leaders. Scrambling percentage of 73.1. 86 out of 149. Dominance Lee Westwood. Captains Bubba. Silver Torque. Silver Ian Poulter. Aces of John Rahm. Brooks on the captains. Silver John Rahm and Speckle. Bryson, there we go. Bryson DeChambeau on the board now. Speckle on the statistical leaders, 323.5 yards per drive. Yeah, that makes sense for Bryson. 83 out of 299. One of the best drivers in the world. Still that guy. There we go. Make sure we're good there. Trip in there for a second. Right, box 10. Burmester, Kevin Na on the captains. Silver Bryson, and Mito Pereira. Red Kaleidoscope. Mito on the board, 124 out of 149. Taylor Gooch having a break. This time grabbing a base auto. Taylor on the base Sigs. Nice one there. Silver Stinson. Red Ian Poulter. Another hit for Ian. OG. 81 out of 149. Varner on the Global Reach. John Ron captains. Ian Poulter captains. Silver on the Ironheads. Nice silver Bubba Watson. Peter on the Prizm Break. Mark Leishman. Silver Neiman and Teal. Ian Poulter. All right. Building the true base rainbow now, I see. Ian Poulter, 6 out of 199. Anthony Kim on the Fearless. Captain's Kamer. Silver Kevin Na. Silver Range Goats. One more Dustin Johnson hit. Nice one there on the Kaleidoscope. 66 out of 199. Moronk. Silver Joaquin Neiman and Aces. Another team card hit on the Speckle. It is 298 out of 299. One off the bookend. Green Mojo in the back. Munoz, Captain's Brooks Koepka. Silver Chikara. Silver Range Goats, Prism Breaks Chikara. Base Auto. A Nearbon Lahiri. Alright, let's get maybe some numbered autos back on the second half, yeah? Lahiri, base signature. Dean Burmester on the silver. Silver Kevin Na on the captains. Cameron Smith Kaleidoscope. Silver Majestics. Teal of Crushers. And Green Mojo. Charles Howell III. Nice pack there. Crushers, another team card hit. On the teal, statistical leader, 74 out of 199. 61.99%. A fairways hit. And Charles Howell III, Prism Break. Green Mojo, 16 out of 54. And even on the captains. Silver Crushers. Silver Charles Howell. Another Live Golf logo. Silver Ian Poulter. Silver Kazuma. Prismatic Bryson. And another team card. Ironheads on the speckle. Jesus. I think now we have hit for as many teams as we ever have. 135 out of 299. I think that's like our 6th or 7th different team card hit. 4th Live Golf logo as well. Alright, box 12. I'm gonna call my shot and say color blasting here. I think we need something to get the second half rocking. And I'll call my shot on the color blast. Anthony Kilton leading us off. Silver Louis, Silver Ripper. Peter Uihlein on the red Prism Break. .138 out of 149. Silver Auto of Mark Leishman. There we go. Back on the numbered auto trend at least. Mark Leishman, 73 out of 99 on the silver signatures. Nice hits. It's got Vincent Silver. Silver John Rahm on the captains. Captains Louis. Silver Aces. A Nearbon Lahiri. Another hit on the true base red. .16 out of 149. Aces of Cameron Smith. Come on. Make me look good, Prism. Silver Cameron Smith, Silver John Rahm, Surratt, and Kevin Na. Silver Martin Kmart on the captains, Mark Leishman on the silver, and Adrian Marunk, teal prismatic. I don't think I color blast. Maybe a little too premature. Adrian Marunk, another hit, 157 out of 199. Kazuma. Silver David Puig and Bubba Watson. It's a nice one there on the teal at least. .118 out of 199 on the Bubba Watson teal. Last 4-box mojo. Let's get something nice here now, yeah? Kevin Na. Silver Anthony Kim. Silver Stenson. Sergio Garcia gets it done again on the blue prismatic. Nice hit again for Serge. 17 out of 99. Brandon Grace. Green Mojo on the auto. Good luck. Cameron Tringali. Nice one there for the Tringali spot on the board. Green Mojo, 14 out of 54. Very nice. Silver Ortiz. Fearless Henrik Stenson. The golf logo. Silver Range Goats and a red of Crushers. Crazy. Just crazy. Red Crushers, 97 out of 149. Third base and fifth total for the Live Golf logo spot. Ogletree, Westwood, Silver Torque, Silver Poulter, Prison Break, Matthew Wolf. Silver Westwood, Silver John Rahm. Phil Mickelson on the teal dominance. Nice. 90 out of 199. Another hit for the Mickelson spot. Swafford, Stingers. Silver Ogletree and Sebastian Munoz on the speckle. True base. $276 out of 299. Nice. Gold number 2. Taking another insert, but we will gladly take a second gold. And another Green Mojo auto. I think this box is a monster here, yeah? I think we're kind of due for one. Come on now. Last 4-box Mojo. Real deal. Alright, let's get it though. That's not. Nah, that'd be crazy if it was. We'll find out together though. Another Live Golf logo. Silver Brooks on the captain. Silver on Sayre. Brooks on the Prism Break. John Rahm, Torque, and a Green Mojo auto. Richard Bland. Second Green Mojo auto in a roll though. We're on a roll. Green Mojo in a row. There we go. 31 out of 54. Green Mojo signatures for Richard Bland. Super Munoz on a white Mojo. Matthew Wolf. Very nice. Second hit for Matt Wolf. 10 out of 36. Aces Brooks Koepka. Stenson on the captains. Silver Tringali. Silver Stinger. And Thomas Peters Blue Global Reach. $21 out of 99. $6 for the Live Golf logo. That, I think it is our Color Blast. Nice. Good luck. Say that one for last. Silver John Rahm. Again, another team card. Legion, though, their second hit of the break on the teal. So Green Mojo auto, a gold, and our Color Blast. Nice. Okay. Monster box. 27 out of 199. Just depends on our gold and our Color Blast, I guess. Lahiri, Stinger, Silver Bryson, Silver Kieran Vincent, and a gold. Oh no, True Base. Nice. Gold True Base. Good luck. Of Danny Lee. Very nice. Very, very nice. Danny Lee, true base on the gold, 3 out of 10. Second gold of the break. Very nice hit. Congrats. Search on the captains. Silver Dustin Johnson and Lee Westwood. True base speckle. $236 of $299. And our Color Blast. Good luck. We'll go left to right. Nice. Cover boy number 2 on the board. Bryson DeChambeau. In a major way, he is on the board. That speckle from earlier, doesn't quite cut it. The Color Blast, that cuts it. Nice hit for the Bryson spot. Color Blast for the Crushers GC captain. Nice hit. Last two Color Blasts have been nice. John Rahm in the last case. Bryson in this one. Not too shabby. Another true green. Green Mojo on a kaleidoscope. Another silver auto too, okay. Now we just gotta hit for some names. Box 15, second to last box, good luck. Chikara. Silver on Sarah, silver high flyers. Prismatic John Rahm. What am I doing? Oh, it's not a silver, but it's a John Rahm auto. Okay. All right. Okay. That's probably going to be our best auto of the case. John Rahm on the base auto. Very nice. Got a couple nice autos now. Munoz on the silver. Silver Brooks on the captain. Let's get a Brooks hit one time, yeah? Silver Stinger. Red Charles Howell. And green Mojo of Bryson DeChambeau. Okay. He's heating up big time right now. 21 out of 54 on the Bryson. Nice hit. Okay, one more Charles Howell. Having a nice break too. Red on the true base. 31 out of 149. John Rahm. Captain's John Rahm, silver Tringali. Silver Bryson. Silver Kieran Vincent and true green. Kevin Na. Very nice. Last 4 box mojo. It is a real thing. Kevin Na. True green, true base, 14 out of 18. Nice hit. Good box here. And one more speckle behind the silver Dustin Johnson. One more for Taylor Gooch. She's having a break. $21 out of $2.99. All right. Last box. Thanks again, everyone. We'll do a full recap after this. Appreciate y'all getting into another LIV Golf Prizm break. Run this back on Wednesday. Break 2000 on the dot. We'll see you on Wednesday for it. Spots are live right now, but we got one more box here in 1994. And go kick it with our guy Ty, the Tybal Chief. We're up in a 20 box break, a full case plus 4. Go see our guy, breaksandtakes.com for all the info on when and where we're ripping all of our product, whether it's golf, football, baseball, basketball, WWE, UFC, AEW, Star Wars. Got some Star Wars this Friday here. So, we do everything. We do what the people want. People want everything. We do everything. So, breaksandtakes.com. Good luck. This last box, y'all. Thanks again. Captains Louis. Silver Anthony Kim. Sent on the captains and teal. Mark Leishman on the dominance. $181 out of $199. Patrick Reed. And base auto to end it. But one more nice one. One more Sergio Garcia. What a break for our guy once again. Base Sergio Garcia on the signatures. Nice hit. Silver Fireball. And a blue for Torque. One more team card. Hit, of course. Gotta have it. Blue Torque, 11 out of 99. Statistical leaders, 70.9%. Little FIR. Varner on the global reach. Captain Sergio. Silver Stenson. Silver Matthew Wolf. Peter Uline Prism Break. That is a variation. See? I was just like a dozen boxes early. Ian Poulter with one more hit grabs a nice image variation. Given the point, given the appreciate, he said thanks. Appreciate you, bro. Paul Casey on the silver and red. Brendan Steele. Look at that. Time making it easy for y'all. Appreciate you, brother. 65 out of 149. Brendan Steele on the true red. Anthony Kim Fearless. Captain Ian Poulter. Silver Harold Varner. Captain Silver Louis. And a green mojo to be dominance of Phil Mickelson. Very nice. That's a low numbered Phil. Finally. Two high number ones. What we are liking. The 5 out of 54 green mojo dominance. Phil Mickelson. Last four boxes, I'm telling y'all. It's real. 4 aces. Captain's John Rahm. Silver of Stinger. And last hit will be a speckle. Richard Bland. With a dominance John Rahm to end on. Nice. Last 4 boxes. Definitely had some heavy lifting. Appreciate you. Boxes 13 through 16. But nice Richard Bland to end on. 12 out of 299. Nice break for Richard. Congrats to everybody who did hit. Thank you again, everyone. Grabbing all the spots once again in this. Let's do our recap after I clean this up a little bit. So I'll show off the Live Golf logo spots. Cards. A couple of silvers. No numbered cards, unfortunately, but the silvers aren't too bad. But 6 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4 base, and those nice 2 silvers. Not too shabby. Our image variation. Yeah, I've got this one sleeved up, for example. I definitely planned this out. This is the true silver, and this is the image variation. Nice one there for Ian Poulter. Very, very nice. Put that here. Our speckles to $2.99. That last card of the break, Richard Bland. Taylor Gooch. Lee Westwood. Sebastian Munoz. Ironheads on the team card. Aces, 4 aces on the team card. Bryson DeChambeau, nice break for him. Ripper GC, statistical. Smash on the team card. Justin Johnson. Captains, Phil Mickelson. Brendan Steele. Abraham Ansar. And Taylor Gooch, our first hit of the break. Got a good one. Teals to $199. Mark Leishman, dominance. Legion 13. Phil Mickelson, dominance. Bubba Watson. Prismatic, Adrian Maronk. Crushers, GC on the statistical. Kaleidoscope, Dustin Johnson. Ian Poulter. Sergio Garcia. Aces, Lee Westwood. Aces, Joaquin Neiman. Nice one for him. Caleb Surratt. Prism Break, Kieran Vincent. Fearless, Tyrell Haddon. And Cleeks on the team card. Reds to $149. Brendan Steele. Charles Howell III. Crushers GC. Anirban Lahiri. Prism Break of Peter Uline. Ian Poulter. Mito Pereira Kaleidoscope. Sergio Garcia on the statistical. Fearless, Junichiro Kazuma. Ripper GC on the statistical. Prismatic Sergio Garcia. Kaleidoscope Ian Poulter. Joaquin Neiman captains. Another Legion 13 on the color match. Present Break Matthew Wolf. And Dominance, Taylor Gooch. He was in early and often, folks. Blue to 99. Torque on the statistical leaders. Global Reach Thomas Peters. Prismatic Sergio Garcia. Captains John Rahm. Nice. Captains Joaquin Neiman. Ian Poulter Kaleidoscope. Crushers on the team card. Prison Break Peter Uline. Anirban Lahiri. And Kali Samuja. Green Mojos to 54. Yeah, I can do the math. Nice one here. Last box. Phil Mickelson on the Dominance. Nice hit. Prismatic Bryson DeChambeau. Nice hit. Charles Howell III on the Prism Break. And Scott Vincent on the True Base. Some nice ones there. White Mojo to 36. Another Matthew Wolf on the True Base. Prism Break Kieran Vincent. Global Reach Adrian Moronk. True Greens to 18. Very nice Kevin Na. True Green. Nice hit. One more Global Reach of Adrian Moronk. Building that rainbow. And Torque on the statistical leaders. True Green on the GIR stat. 2 golds. Nice True Gold Danny Lee on the True Base. 3 out of 10. And Kaleidoscope Jason Kokrak. 7 out of 10. Nice hits there. Most of our autos here. Last auto, of course, going to our guy Sergio Garcia. Richard Bland, Green Mojo to 54. Cameron Tringali, Green Mojo to 54. Mark Leishman, Silver to 99. Anirban Lahiri. Taylor Gooch, doing it. Carlos Ortiz. Brendan Steele on the White Mojo out of 36. Cameron Smith, nice hit there on the White Mojo. Signatures 28 out of 36. Martin Kamer on the Silver out of 99. Sebastian Munoz, Silver out of 99. Charles Howell III. Scott Vincent. Patrick Reed. And Andy Ogletree, 74 out of 99. But our 2 nicest hits. Second to last auto of the case. Nice base signatures of John Rahm. Nice hit there for the Rahm spot. Some redemption in the second half. And speaking of redemption in the second half, Color Blast, Bryson DeChambeau. Nice hit for the Bryson spot. Congrats. Got some nice Color Blast last few breaks. All right, that's our break. Thanks again, everyone. Appreciate y'all. See you on Wednesday for our next one here. There's the link in the chat to get to the Tribal Chiefs Prizm LIV Golf Break.